How to build business credit for a new LLC. Did you know that there is more funding than ever before for new businesses? And there is even businesses where a new LLC can get up to $50,000? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you all the secrets on how to build business credit and, in some cases, how to do it without your social security number. Let's go.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. If you gotta get it done, all you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
In this video, I'm going to share with you a simple step-by-step process on how to build business credit that reports to the Business Credit Bureau. I'll also share with you an easy breakdown on how to get funding for your business without using your social security number. And last but not least, I'm going to give you my super secret trick on how to get funded quickly. There is more funding than ever before for businesses, and most businesses fail because they don't have enough funding. I literally used to fund my own business with my own personal credit cards, using my own personal savings, and I literally ruined my own personal credit score funding my business and running ads. Well, once I learned about business credit, I was able to take myself to the next level, and I was able to get more money in my business's name than I was ever able to get in my own personal name. In fact, I used to have bad credit, and my friend Justin Merch at Justin Consulting, he helped me fix my personal credit, and now he's an expert in business credit. If you need any help, especially expert advice on getting business credit and business funding, use the link below for Justin Merch Consulting. He is an absolute expert in this, and his team will give you a free consultation on getting business credit and helping you get business funding quickly. Now let's get into this. Because most businesses are funded by the business owner, meaning you will use your own personal savings and your own personal credit cards, you will be risking your own credit. However, you can actually build a business credit profile, and you can do it really quickly, and this will help you save your own personal credit and actually allow you to get credit in your business's name and in your personal name, doubling the amount of funding that you could get if you were able to combine both of those funding options for yourself. So let's talk about business credit. There are 3 business credit bureaus. You may have heard of personal credit bureaus like Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, and those 3 credit bureaus will report all of the trade lines for your personal credit. So if you get a credit card or if you get an auto loan, you already know you have a FICO score, and that will report on your personal credit report. However, there are business credit bureaus. We have Equifax Business, Experian Business, and Dun & Bradstreet. And Dun & Bradstreet is the #1 business credit reporting agency. You can literally build business credit and start adding trade lines to your Dun & Bradstreet business credit profile. Let me explain. So the first thing that you want to make sure that you have is an actual business. In order to really build business credit, you will need an actual business registration. So if we're talking about a new LLC, for example, you will have to get registered with the Secretary of State, make sure that your business is open and active, and if you haven't paid your annual fee or paid for the annual report, make sure that you do that. And you will also want to make sure that you have an EIN, an employer identification number, which you can get absolutely free directly at IRS.gov. I'm going to put a screenshot right here. Make sure you get this because it is so important. The next thing that you're going to need is a professional email, a professional website, and a professional phone number. Doing this will make your business a lot more fundable, and you can actually get your business reported on the Business Credit Reporting Agency, especially Dun & Bradstreet. Now let me tell you the next step. If you log into Dun & Bradstreet's website, which is simply dnb.com, you can actually search for your business if you're already active as a new LLC. In many cases, when you search your business, you will literally find your business, and all you have to do is claim that business. You'll claim the business, and then they will send you in the mail a number so that you can validate that you are the business owner and start getting trade lines on that business credit report. So once you go and you claim your business, and they mail you that card in the mail, you receive the card in the mail, then go back to Dun & Bradstreet's website, type in that number, and now your business is validated and you can start building business credit. Let me tell you. There are lots of different ways to build business credit, but the easiest way, if you don't want to use your social security number and you just want to start building using that EIN and that Dun & Bradstreet number, is to get vendor credit. There are 3 companies that I know of that report directly to the business credit reporting agencies, and you will have trade lines on your business credit report in a matter of weeks, not years. you can go to Uline, Grainger, and Quill, and you can open up accounts with them, and this is called vendor credit. In other words, you will go in there and you will find something that's a minimum of $50, you will purchase it, and when you go to check out, they will offer you a net 30 invoice, meaning they will ship you those items and you can have them right then and there, but you do not have to pay for them. In other words, they are extending you credit. And if you buy something a minimum of $50 and you pay that net 30 invoice back on time, which is what I suggest, then you will have 3 different trade lines reporting directly to your Dun & Bradstreet credit report. This is absolutely amazing because once you have 3 trade lines reporting on your Dun & Bradstreet credit report, then you can move on to store credit cards and then cash credit cards. Additionally, I'm going to share with you a secret on how you can get even more funding, especially if you have good personal credit. I'll get to that in just a second. So once you have your vendor accounts reporting as trade lines on your business credit report, you will then move on to store credit cards. In fact, I have an entire checklist that you can download at noelsfreegift.com that will outline for you some companies that will give you vendor credit, store credit, and even cash credit cards. I will summarize some of them here, but go to noelsfreegift.com and get this checklist so it can help you out. There are stores that will give you business credit accounts like Walmart, Staples, Dell, and things like that. Now, these are store credit cards in your business's name, so unfortunately, you'll only be able to use those credit cards at those stores. However, once you have the 3 vendor accounts, they will then lend to you, and you've paid them on time, they will then lend to you as store credit cards, and then you'll make sure you pay those, and then you can move on to cash credit cards. Cash credit cards are cards that you can use in your business's name anywhere. For example, you can have a Bank of America business credit card or a Chase Bank business credit card or Wells Fargo business credit card. You can even get secured or unsecured business credit cards, and you can use those cash credit cards anywhere. I'm actually referring to unsecured credit cards because, of course, you've already established yourself as a business that repays because you have trade lines on your Dun & Bradstreet credit report. Again, if you have any questions about this, use the link below and reach out to my friends at Justin Merch Consulting. They will literally help you build business credit and help you get business funding. And again, that initial call, that consultation is absolutely free. So take advantage of it and let them know that Noel Randall sent you. Now that you have cash credit cards, or if you're looking to get cash credit cards immediately, here is a big secret. You literally can go to different banks, especially if you have good personal credit, and you can open up a business checking account, and they will offer you business credit cards, business lines of credit, and business loans. For example, Chase Bank, Bank of America, US Bank, PNC, and US Bank all have what they call stated income business loans, meaning you don't actually have to show them your tax returns or any of your business checking account statements in order to get approved for these business credit cards. Literally, I have students that can get up to $50,000, and they have been able to get them at all different banks. I've had students go to 2 and 3 different banks and end up with $150,000 in business funding in their business's name. Now, one of the things that I want you to know is that you should identify what it is that you're going to do with this business funding so that you don't get yourself into any trouble. Again, if you have questions or you need expert help, reach out to my friends at Justin Merch Consulting because they are the experts and they can help you not only get that funding, they can help identify some of the things that you should do with that funding so that you can maximize that money and actually put yourself in a better situation. As a business owner, I know that getting business funding is one of the most important things that you can do to make sure that you have all of the funding that you need for your business and to take your business to the next level. You can use business funding for buying inventory, ads, marketing, wardrobe, getting your car wrapped, so many other things. We absolutely love getting our cars wrapped because we are basically driving around in a billboard. I'm going to show you a picture of some of our vehicles that we have wrapped, and this is one of the things that we do with business credit and business funding to take our business to the next level, and we're able to use business funding not only to get the car, but to also get the car wrapped, and we're able to get more customers in the process. So now that you know some of these amazing things, if you need any help, please reach out to my friends at Justin Merch Consulting. Let them know that Noel Randall sent you. Again, they can help you not only build business credit, they can also help you get business funding. Again, I just want to make sure that you have all of the resources, all of the tools, and all of the knowledge that you need to be successful. This is Noelle. To your success.